Okay, so let's draw this problem out. Let's start with our coordinate axes, north, east. Well, you know what I mean. So for this problem, we're going to walk 104 meters north. Then we're going to turn at a right angle and walk another 35 meters west. And the question is, what is this angle theta in our triangle? All right, so we can do that pretty easily. I know from SOHCAHTOA that we are given the adjacent and opposite sides, so that means we're going to use tangent. Let's write this out. Tangent theta is equal to SOHCAHTOA, opposite over adjacent. So tan theta is equal to 104, 35 over 104. That's opposite over adjacent. To solve this, we need theta is equal to the inverse tangent of 35 over 104. And that is going to give us 18.6 degrees. Now we need to set up a reference point for this 18.6 degrees. And to do that, we're going to say that this angle is going in that direction. We're going this way around the circle from north over to this side, which we determined up here is going to be west. This is going from north to west. So that means we're moving west of north. Now, if you notice here, you could also find this angle or which direction this line is going by finding this angle here and changing your reference point. Let's call this theta 1. So theta 1 is going to be equal to 90 degrees minus this initial angle up here, since we know that this is a 90-degree angle. So the rest of whatever this is going to be 90 degrees minus this 18.6 degrees. And that means that theta 1 is going to be 71.4 degrees. So this angle right here is 71.4 degrees, but in order to set our reference frame, we need to know that this angle is going the opposite direction. This angle is going this way. This angle was going from up here over here. This big angle starts at this big reference frame, and we're going to move it up to our line. So that means that we are going to be going north. This line goes to the north of our starting reference angle, our starting reference line, which in this angle instance is west. So this one is north of this west line. This big angle down here is actually also the same as this angle up here. This one is also theta 1 because of how these two angles are complementary to each other. So if you solved for this angle instead, you would get the same answer as this angle down here. And if you notice this, then you could have used that information to say the same claim that this line is positioned 71.4 degrees north of west. This answer, defining your line as to the west of this line, or this answer down here, defining your line as north of this major point down here, those are both valid answers and they are both correct.